Roll open.
The Storm Tracker
He's
Live
under.
Doppler Network. The most accurate weather where you live.
Mike Q.
Welcome back, East Texas. Let's take a look at Storm Tracker Live Doppler Network. A shower late today, Saturday. I think most of the rain will hold off until Saturday night into Sunday.
Graphics up to your free to get a monitor push ready. 3 shot on 1 next. Stand by to mic them all. Stand by camera 1. Get Sam to stand by.
By the way, Dia and Lane, we all get to gain an extra
Mic them all. Stand by 1.
Saturday night. We set those clocks back 1 hour.
You know we can use it too.
With it on the weekend, I mean.
One's up. Stand by open 2 push monitor.
It'd be great. That is true. It'd be great if we started changing our clocks.
Stand by open. Stand by camera 2 to push.
Oh, yeah.
So we'd really feel good.
Well, no, because then Sunday we have to spring forward. It'd be rough.
Well, we can always spring forward on Saturday, but fall back on Sunday. We can change that.
Hey, and don't forget, we're also supposed to change the batteries in your smoke
detectors. Yep.
Let's keep it safe out there.
All right.
Thanks.
Roll open. 2 start push.
I have some news for you this morning that we first broke online. There's new
Stand by
information.
open. The remote split. Just Sam out there.
Yesterday.
Live.
Lucas Calvert has been found safe.
Tyler police say his father, 41-year-old James Calvert, was arrested in West Monroe, Louisiana, late last night. Authorities say Calvert was wanted for killing his ex-wife and kidnapping his son Lucas. Good morning, East Texas. Samantha Jordan joins us now live from
Remote splits under. Micer.
In downtown Tyler. Well, just hours ago, Calvert's capture was
Stand by
announced.
take
Samantha, tell us
live
what led to the
full.
arrest.
She's up.
Hey guys, yeah, James Calvert was pulled over in West Monroe, Louisiana yesterday.
Pack an A. Stand by A.
For a traffic violation. Now, little did police officers know at the time that he was a wanted suspect in Texas.
Rolling mix sound full.
They were
Packs 104, law enforcement custody.
It was the
Going back out to Sam next. 15.
Is now in custody.
Stand by, go back out to Sam. Law enforcement custody is the out.
That it turned out this way, that Lucas is alive and that we have him in law enforcement custody.
Mix, she's up.
Now, right now, it is unknown when Calvert will be extradited back to Texas. We're also told
Stand by remote split on camera 3.
CPS custody.
Remote splits up.
As well as DPS,
Stand by to turn into camera 2. Stand by to push 2.
And U.S. Marshals are all involved in the case, and authorities tell us that the investigation is still ongoing. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Samantha Jordan, live this morning in Tyler at the police department where that press conference
Start your push.
was held. And also, new details this morning, the charges that Calvert will be facing in Louisiana, not as strong as the ones that he may be facing here in Texas.
Right, of course, kidnapping and capital murder charges expected to be filed later today. Now, on Wednesday, a capital murder arrest warrant was issued for James Calvert. He's the man, of course, that Tyler police say shot and killed his ex-wife and then kidnapped their 4-year-old son. It prompted a search late into the night.
Mixed graphics.
41-year-old Calvert will be
B-map VO
charged
next.
with the murder of his ex-wife, 30-year-old Yelena Suraman.
Will be mixed.
Yelena was found in the carport
Going to
outside
graphics
of a
again
home
next.
she was staying at on
Mix
South
to it.
Payne Place
Stand by
and
graphics.
Amherst in Tyler. That house is owned by Southern Oaks Baptist Church.
Mixed graphics.
Yelena had just remarried,
CVO
become
next.
an American citizen, and was preparing to leave East Texas before Wednesday's shooting.
Roll C mix.
The Tyler Police Department got a call around noon. Neighbors say they heard
A
several
SOT
shots
next.
come from
Stand by
inside
A.
the home where Yelena was living. The pastor of the church that owns the home says a church member made the shocking discovery. While the SWAT team went to Calvert's last known address, Van High School and Andy Woods Elementary School, where Yelena's daughter is a student, were both on lockdown.
Rolling mix sound full.
We immediately went to that school and secured
Double SOT.
her,
20
to
seconds.
make sure that she was safe,
We know
as well as
how.
look
Going
for
to
the suspect
graphics
at the
next with
time.
Dia
I
talking.
sat it through the court with them and knew him from those things and from a few
Stand by graphics. Stand by mic
things he
Dia.
attended at church with the children. We're going to miss her and we're sorry for the tragedy. We'll love her family as best we know how.
Mixed graphics, Micer.
Calvert has
We'll
a
have another
history of
graphics you can
violence
rotate
and
to.
ignoring protection orders.
Come out one full.
He was arrested in 1999 for assault family violence. Then in 2009, he was charged with violating a protective order.
Rotate graphics.
Later that year, he was arrested
Stand by
for
one full, then
violating
open
bond
3 box
conditions
on
that
lane.
charge. Then in 2010, he was arrested again for violating another protective order.
One's up.
Yelena's daughter
Stand by to
is
mic
now
lane.
in
Stand by
custody
open, then
of
3
Child
box.
Protective Services and will be placed in a foster home. Late Wednesday, we learned the couple also has a 5-year-old child. CPS took that child to an undisclosed foster location for protection as the investigation into Yelena Suraman's death continues.
Roll open. 3 box
This
under.
morning, Tyler fire investigators are trying to determine what caused
B
an
map
early
VO
morning
next.
fire at the Salvation Army family store.
Roll B mix.
Fire crews were called to the 700 block of
CVO
North
next.
Broadway at East Bow Street around 12:50 this morning.
Roll C mix.
We're told a pile of debris stacked behind the
ASOT next. Stand by ASOT. The SOT has no pad at the beginning.
It was out, while others checked the roof for damage. Fire officials say it's still too early to tell what started the blaze.
Roll mix up full. No extension into it. 11 seconds. Coming out 3 full. Then open, staying on 3 full. No extension into it. Mic 'em. 3's up.
It's unclear right now.
Open,
what,
stand
if
3
any
full
damage
next.
was caused to the exterior of the building. No injuries were reported, and we're told fire investigators will have more information about a possible cause later this morning.
Roll open. Stand 3
An
full.
update for you now at 6:52. Wednesday was a bittersweet day for
Hold
an
off
East
on
Texas
Super until
father.
this picture's
He was
up.
successful
Over.
in getting his wife into a medical facility that the wife needed, but
Going
he
to
still
BVO
suffers
next.
from the pain of seeing her in a coma.
Roll B take.
We first told you about the Brown family in September.
Okay, put it in
At
Super.
34
Thank
weeks
you.
pregnant, Heather Brown suffered a brain aneurysm, forcing doctors to deliver the
CSOT
baby
next.
by C-section. The father, Sean Brown,
Stand
who
by
was a
C.
Gladewater police officer, was overseas at the time serving in Afghanistan. Sean says he's glad a facility has reached out to offer their help.
Roll C mix sound full.
If you're responsive, you're not in a coma.
Up on my wife. Coming out 3 full. And then open 1 push full on Dia.
But to a nursing home.
Up
or
on my
to
wife. Stand by
hospice
on Mike
care.
Lane.
And I
Stand by
don't
camera
want that.
3.
I'm not ready to give up on my wife.
Mike 3's up.
Heather will be moved into the long-term acute
Open,
care
then 1
facility
push full
in
on Dia. Stand by on
Shreveport
Mike
today.
Dia.
He plans to visit her with baby John at least
Miker.
3 times a week.
Roll open. 1 start push.
Today, the city of Lufkin is kicking off Diabetes Awareness
AVO
Month.
next.
Memorial Medical Center is putting on an
3, you're free to
expo
get a
themed
2-shot.
A day in the life of diabetes.
Roll A take.
More than 25 million American children and adults
BSOT
have
next.
diabetes. At today's expo, more than 30 vendors will be handing visitors life-saving information. Several doctors will also be giving presentations on everything from diabetes and vascular care to doing a live healthy cooking demonstration. There will also be some free giveaways.
Roll B mix sound full.
Well, I think education is the key to anything, so that I think that
Managing your disease. I think she adds a couple words at the end of it with continued VO.
And family members also is the key here to managing your disease process and your blood sugars.
Mike Dia.
A day in the life of diabetes.
Send my
starts
1
this
box.
morning
Can we
at
get Grant's
9
chair out of the
o'clock
1
and runs
shot?
to 3 o'clock this afternoon. Today's event will begin with an opening ceremony and a proclamation from Lufkin Mayor
Send my
Bob
1 box.
Brown, marking November as Diabetes Awareness Month.
1 box up.
Also happening today, the East
Thanks for
Texas
getting the chair out.
Sister Awards Banquet to recognize
2 shot on 3
individuals
next
who have helped
for reader
encourage
tees.
women in East
Stand by
Texas
camera 3.
to get mammograms. The group was created back in 2010 with Susan G. Komen for the Cure after discovering that part of East Texas
Stand by
had
on
the
Mike Lane.
highest percentage of African-American women being diagnosed with breast cancer
Mike
at
Lane.
stages 3 and 4.
3's up.
And it's no secret that 3 and 4 are the worst stages in that disease. So
Get
it's
ready
an
for
important
music.
work that they do.
Early detection does save lives. We've learned that. And you'll actually be emceeing this event.
I am really excited to be part of this. This is an important cause for all women in East Texas, but it'll be honoring some folks who helped get thousands of women across East Texas the mammograms they need.
Some people that deserve some big thanks.
For sure. Well, your time
Sneaky
is
music.
8:55.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with a last look at weather and traffic.
Master paid.